just hold it about there. You can kind of see what it's looking at if you peek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go up on my tippy toes.
Right. Okay, so we're looking at these same two numbers, 4 and 15. Okay, so 4, if we did a factor tree for 4, that would be 2 times 2, right? Factor tree for 15 would be 3 times 5. Yes? Okay, so if we look at the pieces that make those, it's 2, 2, 3, 5. Everybody okay so far? Okay, so let's move that into the same structure we had before. We wrote them like this. 4 equals, and we put in 2 times 2. And 15 equals, and then again, we will only put them here if they line up. So we'll start there at 3 times 5. Okay? And so instead of taking the common ones this time, it's like we're actually taking a union instead of an intersection. We are actually taking a union instead of an intersection. So in a union, remember, we just list everything that's in both. So if it's there, it gets listed. If it's there, it gets listed. If it's there, it gets listed. And so this one would be 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. And this would be the least common multiple. And if you do that, you get 60. Okay, let's do one that's a little harder now. Okay? So let's now do 20 and, yikes, 36. So we're trying to find a least common multiple for 20 and 36. So make your factor trees. So there's my primes. And then we're going to translate that down here. So 20 equals and 36 equals, and use our little numbers to match them up. Okay, so we've got here 20 is 2 times 5. And 36, we've got a couple of 3's in there and a couple of 2's in here. Like that. Okay with that so far? Okay. So notice here that from this list of primes, I could get both the GCF and the LCM. Okay. The GCF would be where it's on both lists, right? So the GCF would be this 2 times this 2. It's the greatest common factor of them, right? So that would be 4. The LCM would be taking anything that's on both lists, so that would be 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. So it's an OR. We don't list it twice. It's like the milk problem, right? If the husband lists milk and the wife lists milk, you still only get milk once at the store, right? So it's the same thing with a union here. If 2's listed here and 2's listed here, it only gets listed once down here for each set. Okay? And so what is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5? What is it? 180. So our least common multiple is 180. Our GCF is 4. Okay? You with me? Any questions?